Welcome to Pullman, Washington, Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Washington State Cougars offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This one's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd down play from the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Bettis. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off play action. Quick strike complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. Obliterates him, still on the move. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Wildcats want to move quickly. Off the RPO, complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. From the one, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Here comes the Wazzu offense onto the field again. And his throw is incomplete. After the misconnection, it's second down. The give to the lone running back. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Washington State sends out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Wide out in motion. The quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, what a move! Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Washington State lines up quickly.
It's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He wants to throw it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
Yeah, and you could see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got the back in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Splits the uprights. It's good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
drive ended with a field goal. The kickoff team out there to send it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Wide receiver shows motion. Give to the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Kansas State pushing the pace. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. A 1st down for the offense. They go to the ground. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Finds his big tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and is picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Trying to get to him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The run from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Kansas State quick to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. This offense, not good enough.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and made. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. This offense has a second down play. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Buying some time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long.
Neutrals on defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he makes the grab at the 20. Touchdown, Cougars. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner will be brought down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They think there's room to run to the right here. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Kansas State pushing the pace. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers, because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They want to throw it. He's got it on the run. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He makes a grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Washington State.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. He leaves it with his back. Nice move to keep moving. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Gets it out quickly.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Looking to throw on third. Using the quick game. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Grab near the marker. It's Cook. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Kansas State quick to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. The play action fake. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he has been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Northwestern. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. He lets one fly deep, and they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Washington State will have to boot it away. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He'll keep it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the Wazzu offense onto the field again. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. He'll try to pop the draw.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So after the first down run, here's second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bettis.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Swings it out to his running back. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Washington State sends out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they're not on the same page there. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fighting off the defender. How about keeping it on the ground on 3rd and long? He gets 9 on the play, and that brings up a 4th and 3. Kansas State will have to punt it away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bettis. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Finds space on the right. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Morton Stadium.
Washington State ready to boot it away to start the 3rd quarter. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the 1st down. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right down the middle. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through to the first.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. No return possible on this when it goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the offense. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And the quarterback is snowed under. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll leave it with him. Makes a man miss.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Kansas State quick to the line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Cook. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10, 1st and goal from the 8. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The snap sets up to throw. Coming after him. He's got it. And they're able to make the tackle. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
It's now 2nd and goal.
They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Kansas State. They take the lead with the 6.
Kansas State, number 87, with the catch in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to South Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick strike complete. The Cougars get enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Washington State will have to boot it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Out of the shotgun on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Johnston. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Kansas State pushing the pace. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical